Live from Penn State's campus, this is Nittany Talk. I'm Katherine Schreiner, and in today's episode, we will be talking about our predictions for Coachella, discussing some top 10 football plays, debating which music platform reigns supreme, and much more. Now, let's get to talking. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. For this segment, I am alongside Molly Goebel and Marielle Reese to discuss what we expect to see at this year's Coachella Music Festival. Okay, so I feel like we need to start talking with the headliners. So one of the headliners this year is Blackpink. They performed at Coachella in 2019, so they're very used to this stage. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And I mean, they got a great feedback in 2019
Yeah.
when they played. And, you know, I feel like especially K-pop in this world nowadays has built so much. And I totally don't say that as if I went to my first K-pop concert last summer.
As you should.
But I feel like it's so smart of Coachella to have an international band be one of the headliners. Like, I feel like it pulls in different fans from, like, all over. And it really makes it a diverse event.
I agree.
Yeah. So I think the one that we were really surprised about is Frank Ocean. So he
Yeah.
hasn't performed in public since 2017, right after his album Blonde was released. So
Right.
I'm predicting that he might release some new music.
That'd be
Hopefully
so
an
fun.
album. I think I might be asking too much. But besides that, I think he'll bring out surprise guest Tyler Creator. They have so many songs together,
Yeah, of
such
course.
as 911 and She. So I think that'd be super cool. I think also a great set will be Metro Boomin. He just released an album, Heroes and Villains. So I think when Superhero comes on, everyone's going to go absolutely insane. The album also has a ton of featured artists, so I think he'll
Right.
bring out Young Thug or 21 Savage because they've collaborated on so many songs. So that's
Yeah.
super exciting.
And that would be really cool. I agree.
Yeah, I think there's such a diverse group this year. Like, I don't think we've seen a Coachella with this diverse group. Like, there's so many different types of artists. I know some that I'm looking forward to. Charlie XCX. Such a
So excited.
2014 Queen.
yes, but such a great performer. Like, I'm always seeing clips on my TikTok about how she's performing. Like, I'm really excited to see how she performs.
I'm really excited too. What I saw, which I'm kind of excited for, is apparently Blondie is going to be at Coachella, and I was kind of shocked because, you know, Blondie was formed in like in 1974, and I was like, wait, they're still together. I love my Blondie songs, but I just think it's really cool that they're having like kind of like an old retro timey band performing. Like, I think I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool. And also, the kid Leroy, who was literally just
Yes.
here, he's performing. And I know last week Abby and Emily were talking about how well he did. So
Definitely.
I'm expecting a good performance out of him. I'm expecting to see good reviews.
I would love to see Justin Bieber come out. That might not happen,
yeah.
but that would be so fun.
Yeah.
Or even Miley Cyrus because they have Without You.
Right, that would
I
be
would love to see Miley.
so good.
I would.
I want to see so many like guests
Yes.
this year. Okay, so on the other side of Coachella, you have the fashion.
Yes.
We all know the fashion, specifically from people like James Charles and Emma Chamberlain. Like,
So excited.
it's the influencers like moment.
Yes.
It is, and it's all about the fashion. I
So,
mean,
what are your predictions for this year's like fashion trends?
Yes. So last year, James Charles wore this thermal pattern catsuit.
Right.
So I think he's gonna do something that like goes over the top. I'm
Out
expecting
there.
something super big. And also Emma Chamberlain, like you said, she
Yeah.
pull them off.
has such great style, and it's nothing overwhelming. It's always very nice, classy, but great. And also Alex Earl's coming back, but you know she's blown up
Ooh, I
since.
forgot
So I'm
about
excited to see what
that.
she
Oh my
wears.
goodness.
That's
I'm
gonna
so
be really
excited.
good.
I also think parachute pants are going to be super big this year. They're super comfortable. I
definitely.
don't know if you guys have worn them, but they're also great for the desert, and also it's going to be
Yeah.
nighttime
Super
there, so
hot,
great
yeah.
for the climate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think definitely there's going to be a lot of sequins and a lot of
I see that.
bold colors. Like I saw a tweet the other day that was like basically Hannah Montana outfits are going to be at
Yes.
Coachella,
Yes.
and I was cracking
I
up
love it.
because
I
I'm
love it.
so here for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like as you should. So I've been having a little deep dive into like the fashion trends lately for this. I'm expecting fun tights. Like it keeps your legs like covered so that the sand's not as bad as it would be if you're just wearing shorts. I'm seeing a lot of fun patterns like florals on the tights, like not just a normal tight. And I think it's cute. I think it would be really fun to see that.
Would be really fun.
On top of that, a lot of lace. Like
Yes,
Yeah.
well that's been
I've seen
super
lace
in
pants.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely think there's going to be a lot of lace dresses.
yeah.
I'm seeing lace dresses, lace tops, like,
Yeah.
and on top of that, also crochet.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
everything
so
crochet.
in.
Like I myself own a couple of crochet tops.
Oh,
but
I
like,
do have
I
a
feel-
lot of crochet.
I feel like over the top crochet is what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
I would love to see people coming in crochet things that they made themselves.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's like
so
custom made.
nice.
It would be so cute, and it's not like you're gonna have multiple people wearing the same. Like
Exactly.
if you make it
Exactly.
yourself. I also expect a really big Y2K theme this year, just because it has had such a big boom in the last 2-3 years. So I think this is definitely like the year of kind of like Disney Channel outfits, the way I like to call it.
I'm so here for it, honestly.
Yeah.
I always love like that youthful sort of fun color, like not taking too seriously vibe. So like
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what people are gonna do with it.
Yeah. And like you mentioned Alex Earl. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw her Mardi Gras outfits.
Oh my
but
gosh, those were
Yeah.
so cute. One was like Valentine's Day themed, so I think she's
Yeah.
definitely gonna do something like definitely sequence Y2K. That's my
Oh,
prediction.
yeah. That's definitely like her vibe. I think it would be so smart of her to just go big because
Yeah.
everyone's going to be looking for her. It's the same with Emma Chamberlain and James Charles and all
Yeah,
the others.
exactly.
Everyone's looking for them. I also expect the Jenners and Kardashians to show up.
Of course, they have to.
Oh, yeah.
They always show up.
Yeah,
like,
they always show up. So it's like, I expect to see them there. I don't expect anything like fashion, like setting out of them
Me
though.
either.
I'm expecting like sweatshirt, like
Yeah, I feel like a
Maybe
black
I feel like
cat suit.
they
That's where
usually
it ends.
they usually follow like the basic trends. I feel
Yeah.
like so like I feel like they're not
You
gonna
get
look
some.
bad. They're just gonna look. They're gonna look
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's gonna.
exactly.
It's just not the Coachella level.
not memorable.
Exactly.
But also you don't know because they're not invited to the Met Gala this year.
Oh, that's some.
They could
that's
be
some-
using this
that is so true.
as a new fashion statement with that unintended.
Kris Jenner
That
written
is
all over it.
So true.
That's what I'm saying. Well, those are our thoughts on what will happen at Coachella this year. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for our next segment where we decide our top 10 football plays of the past year.
The Utes are way too slow for this man. He takes it all the way. Yes, and he tells him to shut up. Yeah, as he should. This was just a crazy play.
And I got to
Yeah.
take a picture with Silky, and it was just such a blast. You got to take a picture with
Yes,
Silky
of
too.
course.
We love Silky.
I started using it when it was called Google Play Music.
Wow.
I was trapping
that's
off
old
the
days.
Samsung.
That's
Oh my god.
Charlie has decided to blindfold himself already.
Okay.
And so now the rest of us put our blindfolds on.
Oh my gosh, this is not gonna end well.
Welcome back to Nittany Talk. In this segment, we have Sadie Protzi and Jackson Tortone here to share their top 10 plays from this year's collegiate and NFL football seasons. Over to you, Sadie.
That's right, Catherine. Let's get straight into these highlights. Jackson, what do you have up for me first?
So I want to use an NFL clip from the Bills and Steelers early in the season. So this was an excellent throw from Josh Allen
Oh,
from the
yeah.
end zone. Yeah, Davis takes it all the way
No one there to get
to
him.
the other end zone. And yeah, the Bills Mafia was going crazy this day. Steelers got absolutely dominated this game. This play reflects it. The final score is about 38-3.
I remember that.
And yeah, Steelers fans are crying everywhere, and it was just a crazy play. Just showed how explosive that offense really was.
I mean, week 5 for Steelers, they already lost hope. So, I mean, the Bills ran all over them
Poor
anyway.
guys, poor guys. Now, what's your first pick for your play?
You went NFL route, I went collegiate route. I chose Ohio State versus Michigan in the shoe at Ohio State. And you just see it right here. Michigan's, they dominated. I mean, explosive plays like this where no one in sight, almost like the NFL Bills game. Rockets are going, they're off. celebration, Michigan won by an immense amount, 45-23. That's
45-23,
insane.
yeah. First half was a little close, and the second half it just became a massacre. And you know, I think most of the country enjoyed seeing Ohio State get humbled, enjoyed seeing them suffer because
I know
of Ohio
we
State.
did.
Yeah, we certainly enjoyed it. Now, speaking of Ohio State suffering, for my number 8 pick, I'm going to pick the Noah Ruggles missed kick against Georgia in the Peach Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Now, this play was not good by any means, but it was very entertaining in a different way. Now, I remember this happened. Here it is. Now, I remember this happening right at New Year's Eve, right as the
Right as the ball was dropping.
right as the ball dropped, and we're all going crazy. And oh, there it goes, right back to Columbus. Not even close.
I mean, you want to talk about storybook for Georgia. You couldn't have had a further missed field goal than that.
I feel like he got paid by the Georgia cheerleaders or something. I'm not sure, but that was pretty bad. Now, what would you pick for your number 7 pick?
See, I went with the Raiders game when Adams had that amazing throw from Carr. I mean, you look at this play, and I don't even know how he caught it, honestly. Like,
Devontae Adams is a bad man. He really is.
And he's just out of there. As soon as the play goes, he's gone. So,
Yes, extremely fast, extremely good hands. Yes, I believe you. Derek Carr is not good, but Adams was able to carry his season a little bit.
I agree. I think Adams picked up, especially in this season. You see so many plays where Carr had some throws, and Adams is just taking off like a rocket. So what's your next one?
All right, so I'm going to have to go with the Nicholas Singleton 87-yard touchdown run in the Rose Bowl.
In the Rose Bowl. Give it to me.
Here in Nittanyville, we were going crazy over this. Or actually, we were all home, but, you know, we're all here in spirit that day.
Look at that.
Yes, he just breaks through everyone.
He's running through
No
Pasadena
Utes
right
can
now.
catch him. The Utes are way too slow for this man. He takes it all the way. Yes, and he tells him to shut up. Yeah, as he should. This was just a crazy play. He performed well that game. Sean Clifford performed well that game. The whole offense did. And that, again, that reflects the whole performance of the offense as a whole because it was just dominance by Penn State. And all the experts predicted that. And that was the crazy thing because Utah was a highly ranked team as well.
Yeah.
So, yes, that was just a very impressive run, a very impressive game overall. Now, what is your number 5 pick?
And we're going to get into it. We're going to see the next highlight. I believe it's another one from the NFL. And then this play was just mind-blowing to me. So right now we have the LA Chargers and another Raiders play because I think Carr with his passes, he still makes them work. Like, how is that a catch? How is that a catch? I thought Chargers defense was all over him, and I was like, oh, there goes the ball. As soon as he had that swap, he had that catch, and it was kind of crazy to see.
That is crazy, yeah. I mean, impressive hands there, yeah. And so for my number 4 pick, my number 4 pick, having a brain fart.
You're good.
Yeah, so I had a brain fart because of how crazy this game was. It's about to play. The Tennessee Volunteers and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Here's the ending. Final 15 seconds, 49-49. Hooker connects, middle of the field.
Tennessee had an explosive game.
And then another dart from Hooker, and boom.
And I think that is what sealed it right there. That catch is what let Tennessee just ride the wave until the end.
And then the main man, McGrath, here he comes after it shows this again.
Yep.
The knuckleball of the century. All of Rocky Top on its feet, and it barely sneaks through.
You just know that kicker had a great night.
You know everyone at Tennessee had a great night.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I mean, where the goalposts end up? The local river, I think.
Local river. So what's your number 3 pick for football plays?
All right, so we're bringing it back down. We're bringing it back to college, I believe. And then we see this next play, or it's NFL. I'm sorry, not college. But you see this next play, and it was the 101-yard kickoff return, and this was just insane to me. Or 87-yard, apologize, not 101-yard. But this was right after the Damar Hamlin incident, so of course tensions were high. Everyone was like, should the Bills be playing? Should they not? And then you have this. It was storybook right as it opened. I mean, that play was for him. So it was pretty cool to see. It was touching hearts.
It was touching hearts, yeah. It was great. Now, for the number 2 pick, or for my number 2 pick, I got to go with the Vikings' 33-point comeback against the Colts. Now,
that was a great game.
You thought, and here's the ending of it, you thought Matt Ryan could choke, 28-3 in the playoffs. This was even worse. This was pretty embarrassing for the Colts. I don't know if it was more of a choke job for them or a comeback for the Vikings, but this was impressive. Justin Jefferson had a touchdown. Dalvin Kirk had a touchdown. I mean, it was just absolute chaos that second half of the game.
I think that's a great way to end on an amazing kick. not a bad one like from Ohio State. And so those were our top 10 highlights from both collegiate and NFL this past season. Which was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Back to you, Catherine.
These are definitely some of the best plays from the past year. Thanks, Sadie and Jackson. Stay tuned to hear us share our thoughts on the recent drag news across the U.S. Yeah.
I think that drag queens should be allowed on campus if there is a demand for them, and obviously there was, so yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Wait. Okay, first of all, I do have an Alexa. I feel like lots of people have Alexas.
I have
Well,
a Google Home.
Okay.
It takes
Oh
YouTube
my
music.
goodness. Wait. How does bunnies have ears? Correct.
Bunnies do have ears? Sweet. That's a big part of Easter. Hold on. Welcome back to Nittany Talk. In this segment, Marielle Reese, Jackson Tortone, Alexis Boyle, and I will be discussing the time at the Hub Drag Takeover from this past week, as well as the latest in drag news. Okay, so last week there was a drag queen takeover in the Hub. I got the opportunity to meet 3 RuPaul's Drag Race queens. Anyone who knows me in like real life knows I love RuPaul's Drag Race. Marielle loves RuPaul's Drag Race. Ashley Mascara loves RuPaul's Drag Race. Like a lot of Nittany Talk people love them. And they were very sweet, very kind. I had a lot of personal interactions with specifically Tina Burner in the red hair right there. And it was so much fun. And then after there was a meet and greet, I was joined by Marielle to go to Drag Bingo.
Which was so much fun. I actually won. So they gave me a little duffel bag and I got to take a picture with Silky, and it was just such a blast. You got to take a picture with Silky
of
too.
course.
We love Silky. And it was such a blast because it wasn't like your normal bingo because they were adding commentary the entire time. Silky was singing for a portion.
There was a lot of singing.
There was a lot of singing.
Someone was doing like pirouettes.
Yeah. Because they actually dared him to.
Yeah.
And then he did. And I was like,
They were so willing to interact with us.
Exactly, which I felt so personal. And it felt like they were kind of bringing us into their world. And after the drag, bingo was the drag performance.
So the drag performance was a mix of both the RuPaul's Drag Race girls as well as local girls from the Opulence Club here at Penn State. And it was really cool seeing them. I hadn't seen any of the queens that are here at Penn State, so it was really nice getting to like actually see them perform.
They were really good.
Yeah.
Like, I was pretty impressed by the
Backflips,
performance.
like
They were doing
tricks,
splits.
drops.
They were doing death drops right there.
Yeah,
and I was
like voguing, like I was here.
I was there for it. And like they gave a really entertaining performance, and I think they honestly did the club justice.
I definitely agree. Jackson, what are your opinions on Penn State bringing in drag queens?
Well, I think Penn State is a public campus, therefore it's a public space. Implies that yes, drag queens are an expression of free speech. So I support anything that the university wants to bring on. They can bring it on. So
Yeah.
I think that drag queens should be allowed on campus if there is a demand for them, and obviously there was. So yeah.
Yeah, obviously. How about you, Alexis?
Yeah, I know a lot of kids were a bit confused at first because we've seen some drag things going on downtown so far this year, but we haven't ever seen it on campus this year at least.
Yeah.
So I know I wasn't aware that it was happening until I started seeing it everywhere.
Neither was I until it went on Instagram.
It got
I was like,
announced the night before.
Before,
I literally
exactly.
texted Marielle right away being like, we are going.
And I was
you
like,
are missing class.
Okay, no, I literally sprinted from my class,
Yes.
and I was just like, gotta get here, gotta get there.
Yeah,
So
but I gotta agree with what you said. It's a public campus.
Yeah.
So public campus means that they have every right to be there.
If it were a private campus, it'd be a different story because of the university values. But this is a public campus, and that's how it works.
Agreed.
Right, and the hub is a public space.
Exactly.
And if they don't want to watch it, then they don't have to be
Yeah,
there because
you
it's
Right.
such a
don't have
large
to go into
campus.
the hub.
exactly.
Huge campus. Yep.
But other than what's going on here at Penn State with the drag scene, there are a lot of things going on in the United States in general with the drag scene.
Yeah.
Lately, there was the Tennessee drag ban that occurred.
Yes. Yeah, so Governor Bill Lee imposed a bill on March 2nd that legalized drag expression in any public space because for fear that children would see it. So it's, any like sidewalk, like theaters, that type of thing. So their concern is that, drag is an inherently sexual thing and they don't want children seeing that. And so the conversation we need to be having is drag inherently sexual and is it appropriate for children? So I want to hear what you guys have to say.
I see. When you first started talking, I was like, what? But now I understand it's a bit iffy when it comes to freedom of expression and freedom of speech. But then when you're having the kids come and get involved, I can see where they would think seems a bit inappropriate, and I understand that. I guess maybe they should be able to be themselves and do everything that they want to do in their store. Well, not store, but in their performances
In
and
their
everything.
club, in their stage.
And it does suck that they're not able to walk down the street like that because it's just who they are and expressing themselves. But I do understand the other side with the children.
Well, I also think that parents, to a point, control what their kids see and don't see. So I feel like, I personally didn't see much drag performances or drag performers growing up. Like,
I didn't know about it until RuPaul's Drag Race.
Exactly. I didn't know probably till I would say last year of middle school, high school on. Like that's when I kind of started being aware of drag queens. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like if parents don't wish to expose their kids to that, they don't have to, but I feel like they should have the choice.
Right, I definitely agree. I think there's a difference between what we consider is okay and what's not. You have people like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, which, no offense to them, if they're okay for kids to be watching in very small, tight little uniforms, then what's so wrong about a grown man named Tina Burner dressing up as a woman and wearing heels and yelling at me to get her finger out of my face? A RuPaul's Drag Race reference. I personally don't see the issue, and I've seen multiple videos of drag queens doing kid shows, singing Disney songs, dressing up as your favorite Disney characters. They can be okay for kids.
They can be, yeah. Because what they don't understand is drag has been being done for a long time, and it's not something that is inherently sexual. It can be made sexual, but so can anything. It's more of an entertainment thing as opposed to a perversion thing.
I completely agree. It's like an art. All the makeup that they do and the costumes, that takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of talent, and it doesn't need to be sexualized and it doesn't need to be made inappropriate.
That's all the time we have for our drag talk. All of our support goes out to the drag community in these times, and be sure to voice your support as well. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we will be debating what music platform stands superior.
I don't know. I haven't watched an ad on YouTube in 7 years.
She watches ads. Jackson's always watching ads.
Well, he's a media consumer. He's a freebie.
Charlie, I don't hear you using a brush over there.
Dude, you didn't give me a brush. Give me a stick.
I think I did.
I did give you a brush.
I'm trying to add more
There's no
colors.
brush.
Welcome back to Nittany Talk. Now I'll be watching Charlie Krakowski, Jackson Tortone, Mariel Reese, and Alexis Boyle debate which streaming service is the best. Okay, so Lexi, what's your opinion? Which music streaming service takes the cake?
Okay, so I use Spotify, Spotify Premium. So yes, you have to pay for it because you don't want the ads. But it's like that with every other service that you use. I've been using it for years. It's so easy. You like it, and then you like a song, and you have a playlist that comes up of just your songs. So it's you don't even need to make the playlist because it all goes right there. And then from those, you can also make your own playlist. They have every music you could ever really think of. What artist doesn't release onto Spotify? It's one of the mainstream services, so I don't see a problem with it.
How about you, Charlie?
I am a big YouTube Music Premium head, and I've been using it for so long. I started using it when it was called Google Play Music.
Wow.
I was trapping
that's
off of
old
the
days.
Samsung.
That's
Oh my God!
old.
It is. I have seen it grow up. It was the OG. It is the OG streaming service. It was before Spotify. It was before Amazon. It was before Apple Music. It was the first subscription music service.
Do you have to pay for it?
You don't have to.
Premium
I
you
do.
do.
He does not pay for it.
Okay, Jackson, tell me about that.
So, without premium, you do get ads. However, every artist you would really need to listen to is on YouTube Music. Spotify has some smaller local artists, but 99% of all the good artists that are out there are going to be on
Good
YouTube Music.
artist. Okay.
So, and also on YouTube Music you can skip ads, which is very nice. Spotify you can't really do that.
Well, can you turn off your phone and still hear it?
On premium, you can't.
On premium you can, free you can't because it's free.
Free, you can't.
So on Spotify, not premium, you can turn off your phone and still hear it.
Really?
Yeah, and
That is
I'm pretty
true.
sure, I'm not gonna lie, Jackson, I'm pretty sure every artist released on Spotify. YouTube, you're gonna have the music videos, but those
No,
aren't
you
even...
can choose between the video version and
Yeah,
the
you
song
can choose
version.
on there. You can
Literally
see video
on
or song.
the song.
Yeah, great. But what artist does not release onto Spotify? Everything that YouTube has, Spotify will have
All the
same
underground,
music.
unreleased
Well,
stuff
guess
is
what?
on YouTube.
I was a Spotify user
Oh, like
for a while.
SoundCloud?
Yeah, exactly. Cool SoundCloud stuff.
Not the
And
SoundCloud rappers.
honestly, if my friend releases something on Spotify, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not that good of a friend. Sorry.
Yeah, let's
Wait,
keep it
wait,
real.
wait.
Let's keep it
Mariel,
real.
what do you have to say?
I am an Amazon Music supporter.
What is that?
Okay. No.
Okay, Jeff Bezos.
That's like the stuff you have to get when you get an Alexa.
Wait. Okay, first of all, I do have an Alexa. I feel like lots of people have Alexas.
I have a Google Home. It takes YouTube
Oh my
Music.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can you let me say something, please? Okay. First of all, so everyone knows about the student Amazon Prime deal, correct? Yes.
I know
and
about
I
the
feel like-
Spotify Amazon Prime.
I know about the
Not
YouTube
Amazon
Music
Prime,
student.
Spotify.
But
Oh, wait.
the
Student deal.
Amazon student Prime deal, okay, first of all, it gives you Prime for a pretty cheap cost, and it's only $1 per month with the student Prime, and that's it. And you have unlimited Amazon Music and no ads. You also, anytime you like a song, it goes into My Likes, just like Spotify, and it has basically every artist on there. And there are some artists that release Amazon Music special songs, such as Taylor Swift. She released a Christmas Tree Farm special jazz tune on that song that was only released on Amazon Music. So all I'm saying is I feel like it's getting increasingly popular, and I think
Now, is that an app?
yeah, it
that
is
you
an app.
get?
It is an app, and you can use Alexa on the app for hands-free while you're driving.
You
so
can
could
use
just
Google
say,
Home for hands-free on YouTube Music.
Hey, you can't turn off your phone while driving. Like, how are you on Google?
use
You
YouTube
can't
Music.
turn off your
You
phone.
just have to make sure your
YouTube
phone is
Music.
always
Wait,
on.
wait, wait.
However, you
Google Maps.
can't turn off your phone when you're in the web browser though. So unless you're on the app using it, it won't work. But if you're trying to be frugal and you log into YouTube Music through a web browser for the free version, you can turn off your phone.
So, Mariel, does Amazon cost anything? Like, does Amazon Music cost?
Yeah, it costs $1 per month with the
Okay.
student Prime deal.
Interesting. That
And
actually
that's
sounds,
beca-
that sounds
that's
pretty
But do you
good.
have
That's not
to
bad.
be a Prime member in
Yeah,
order
it's
to
like
get that
the
deal?
student Prime deal. It's like in the bundle with the student Prime.
So it's an add-on.
Yes.
So if you just wanted Amazon Music, no Prime, no nothing, what would that cost you?
Okay, it depends. There's a couple different things you could do. So you could get a family plan, which only costs $10 to $12 for either 4 to 6 people on the plan, which is pretty good. So if you could talk your parental units into doing that.
I will say my parents mooch off of my YouTube Music. I, with the student plan, can actually add 6 family members to it.
Yes, it can.
But does your student plan only cost an additional $1 per month? Plus getting Amazon Prime,
$5.
you get fast
It's-
shipping on everything with the Amazon Prime, plus $1 extra
Okay,
just from
let's be
music.
real. We all live in State College. There's no such thing as Amazon Prime shipping here.
That is very true. So, Charlie, how much
He's
does
so
it
wrong.
cost for premium?
So, again, there's levels to it. If we're all students here, we're going to talk student deal. So it's $5 a month, and that comes with YouTube Red or YouTube Premium.
Right.
So everybody uses YouTube. Who doesn't? Come on. 3 a.m. YouTube, you're watching those guys make like huts out of clay.
YouTube Shorts.
Stop, I did that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But imagine having to sit through an ad after like every 5 minutes? I don't know. I haven't watched an ad on YouTube in 7
He watches
years.
ads.
Jackson
Jackson's always
has.
watching ads.
Well, he's a media consumer. He's a freebie.
I'm poor, okay? I'm
I
forced
can
to do things I
afford
don't
the
wanna do.
$5 a month to not look at those ads.
Okay, in my opinion, so if you're putting music on like the television, then I would say, yeah, I'm gonna use like YouTube TV. Like that's when I would use that. And the premium would be good for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But when I'm using like my speaker, or I'm just using have my AirPods in walking to class, Spotify, it's just easy. You know, it's there. And, you know, once you start with one platform, you're not going to want to switch and move all your music and all your playlists to another
Here
one.
you go.
No,
I looked this up. You can convert
Let me speak
Spotify
first.
playlists to
No,
YouTube
no.
Music.
Okay,
I can send you a link.
Okay, but with that point, Amazon Music, you can cast it to any TV. So
Same
you
thing
can
with
have
YouTube.
it on video, but it works seamlessly with all Alexa devices and all devices that it also has a desktop app on any MacBook or any iOS device. So it's compatible with almost any smart tablet.
So
YouTube
it's
as
smarter
well.
it's smarter when you have a package. That's just going to be the smarter
Right.
idea if you're going to do that whole thing. But if you're not going to do that whole thing, then you could probably start weighing in other options.
Probably, yeah.
So Mariel, you said that it works for an Alexa. Would it work for something like a Google Home? Would it work with something?
I'm not sure. I don't
See,
have
I
a
know
Google.
YouTube Music.
Oh my goodness.
YouTube Music works on Alexa.
Okay, but take a poll right now. I bet more students have Alexas than they do Google Homes. Right?
You have an Alexa?
I do not because my name is Alexis, and they
Oh.
always
Okay,
confuse my
okay.
name.
Side note,
so it
side
gets
note.
very
If you
annoying.
have an Alexa, they have 4 different wake words. One's Alexa, one's computer, one's Echo, or whatever model it is. But you could change the wake word so it's not Alexa.
Guys, do you hear
Alexa.
Charlie promoting about how great Alexas are? And I
Yeah,
feel
they
like that
also
just
listen
adds
to you.
my
We could
point.
just turn off the
So does
microphone on Google.
Home.
Okay, I would rather sell my information to Google than Jeff Bezos.
You know
Okay?
that man be plotting something, okay? We know he is.
Yeah, he's buying my Washington Commanders.
All right.
Okay, but is Google Music compatible to Apple Watches like Alexa Music is?
Yes.
Is it?
And
It has an
Spotify.
app?
Yes. I literally showed you
I will
before.
say, Spotify is also connectable
It
to the
is,
Apple
it is.
Watches.
I do know
Spotify
Spotify
is
It's on
also-
my
Apple
Apple Watch
Music.
now.
Now, can you upload your own stuff to Spotify
I don't
or
know.
Amazon?
What do you mean,
Does
like-
anyone
like-
really want to hear you?
Like,
To be fair.
you're meaning like we sing a song and we're uploading?
Yeah.
But I don't. I have
You
a bad
kidding me? I
singing
listen to my
voice.
own rap album on YouTube. You kidding me?
Well,
Come on now.
I feel like with that, the debate is over. I know I definitely agree that Spotify is the best music platform. Don't go away, as our final segment with the little blind egg decorating fun is coming right up. Yeah, care to explain what part of the bunny is where?
Well, this right here was supposed to be the head.
Sure.
I see it.
This was
Welcome back to Nittany Talk. While we may be late to celebrate Easter here, we'll be ending today's show with a blind egg painting challenge. Okay, so we have our blindfolds. Charlie's already blindfolded.
wait, shouldn't we put our eggs in
Wait,
front of
let's
us
put
first?
our eggs in front of us.
Charlie,
So
put
wait.
your hand. Okay.
There's a goal, right?
Yeah.
you.
So the goal is to draw a bunny on the egg. Charlie, let me get you a brush.
No, that's
You
too
good?
big.
You good? Okay. Charlie has decided to blindfold himself already.
Okay.
And so
Are we-
now the rest of us put our blindfolds on.
Oh my gosh, this is not gonna end well.
Does everyone have their egg and their brush?
Yeah.
I do.
Are you blindfolded already, Catherine?
Yeah, I'm of course blindfolded already. You ready?
Where's the paint?
Okay, Charlie,
Oh my god.
it's here.
Here?
Yeah. Oh, that's your finger in the black paint.
Wait, am I going now?
Yeah, go.
What am I drawing?
A bunny.
Bunny.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, where's the
Okay. I think it's over here.
Okay, do I have paint on my brush?
Here we go.
I think so.
I think you do.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't see
trying.
anything.
I don't believe you.
Sure.
I feel like you're lying. Wait, how do bunnies have ears, correct?
Bunnies do have ears. Wait, that's a big part of Easter.
hold on.
Oh my god. Oh. Charlie, I don't hear you using a brush over there.
I couldn't. Dude, you didn't give me a brush. You gave me a stick.
I think I did
I
it
did
too.
give you a
I'm
brush.
trying
Dude,
to add more
there's no
colors.
brush.
Maybe try the other end. Oh,
I'm trying to add
Oh, I
colors.
lost it.
well, I just.
Wait, do I add more
bunny.
color?
Yeah, add
Yeah.
colors. Big color.
You want to be colorful. You want to be fun. This is a competition.
All right, I'm done.
I
You're
don't.
I don't
already
know where
done.
I'm.
I don't
wait.
have faith. I'm trying.
Okay, give us a second to finish, and then you're ready to go.
I'm trying to draw grass, but I don't
You
know
can
what
draw
color
a
the grass
background while
is.
you're at it, Charlie.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Drawing a bunny on it?
I don't
Oh, I
know
thought we were
what-
A
making
background to the bunny.
I think I did a bunny.
Oh.
I think I'm good.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
I think it's just a blob, probably.
Yeah, I think so too.
But who knows?
Okay.
Okay, you guys
Ready?
are done?
Yeah.
Okay, blindfolds off.
I knew it. Look at that perfectly folded
I have no idea what you're
blindfold.
talking about. I'm just really fast, guys. Okay, Charlie, you go first.
So these blue things are its eyes because bunnies have nice, pretty blue eyes.
Sure, let's go with that one.
We got some pink bunny ears because you ever look at the inside of a bunny ear? It's pink.
Okay.
Sometimes depends on the breed.
And then I don't know. This one's a ginger. It's orange,
Okay.
orange fur.
May I ask what happened to your hands?
You put too much water in the paint. That's what happened.
Well, you don't have to ask because you saw the whole thing happen.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just really fast at taking this blindfold off. So, Mariel, you go next.
Okay, so this is my bunny. Over here. Hi. This is my bunny. It has a blue body and
Okay.
it has blue ears. Because the blue peeps. That's what I was modeling after.
That was
and
your
a little
model.
bit of green grass underneath it that I had no idea was gonna be green, but there it is.
At least you got some color correct to the bunny. That's cool.
It's a peep.
To the peep. I'm sorry. Alexis? Okay.
Okay, I didn't know where the colors were. So
I can
was
tell.
just going like this, so I apparently somehow got the same color twice.
Well,
And
I think it's beautiful.
it doesn't really...
yeah, care to explain what part of the bunny is where?
This right here was supposed to be the head.
Sure.
I see it.
And this was an ear. Except
So,
the
I
ear
think-
turned out to be the whole size of the
So you
head.
created like a silhouette.
Got it.
Yeah, and then the
Silhouette
rest, the
moment.
rest, I don't even know.
Art is art.
You're eating the egg. No.
Oh.
It smells like egg in here.
All right,
No.
next.
Okay, so this is mine. We have a nice
You
little.
didn't do it blindfolded. That
No,
blindfold is perfectly folded.
I was blindfolded.
It's perfectly folded.
Mariela, I don't know what you're talking
There's
about.
no knot.
Anyway,
in the end.
here's my bunny. She's a little red moment. Little red hair. She is the moment. As you can tell, those are 2 ears, not whatever that is. And she has a perfectly rounded head, unlike whatever that
Mine's
is.
a peep.
Yours is peep.
And if you say the ear is a little deformed, it just means it's a peep if someone bit a piece
Are
off.
you okay?
I'm hungry.
Do you want mine too? Okay.
Actually, I'm going to dinner after this. I can't
I
spoil
feel
my
like mine
dinner.
needs more color.
Yeah, if you feel like it needs more color, add to it. Add to your vision.
Color happening.
So wait, so you're someone who doesn't eat the yolk of hard-boiled eggs?
No, I left these. I cooked these for too long, but it looks really dry right now. I ate half of it, and I'm like, oh, dude, it's like chalk.
So you normally eat the yolk?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Then
guys
my-
eat the
the-
yolk?
I do not
I eat
eat-
the yolk.
This was
but
I don't eat hard-boiled eggs.
Oh.
this was my first time just boiling them because I never had to do it.
It smells so bad in your general direction right now. I'm sorry to tell you.
I'll breathe on you.
As you can tell, blind painting is harder than it looks. But we hope you enjoyed our Easter fun. We'll see you next week for our first ever live audience show. Feel free to join us in the atrium of the Willard studio and bring your friends. In the meantime, make sure you're casting your votes for our show to win at the PSN TV People's Choice Awards by using the link in the description. Voting closes April 14th at 3 p.m.
Vote for Charlie Claus, best package.
Apparently, yeah. I'm
Yes,
Catherine
it is.
Schreiner, and we hope to see you live in person next week.